Today we have some huge news about the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender. This breaking news is about a brand new sequel series, Avatar: The Seven Havens. Announced just today, this is the latest addition to the beloved Avatar universe, and it's already generating a ton of buzz and controversy among fans. So hit that sub button and let's break it all down. So what exactly is Avatar: The Seven Havens? This is an upcoming 2D animated television series, and it's set in the Avatar franchise of course, and takes place after the events of The Legend of Korra. According to the post from Culture Crave and Screen Time, who of course got it from Nickelodeon themselves, the series has officially been greenlit by Nickelodeon and will span 26 half-hour episodes divided into 2 seasons. Or as we Avatar fans know them, these will be books, 2 books. And the episode lengths will be 30 minutes instead of the usual 20. This is awesome. I'm not a fan of splitting season in 2. I think that's one of the bad things to come from anime, which is anime's been great, but that's one of the bad things. But even more excitingly is that the original creators Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko are returning to lead the project. That's a huge win for the fans, especially after their earlier departure from Netflix's live-action adaptation due to creative differences. And we see how that turned out. That show really wasn't the best it could have been, and I think it's because that the original creators weren't there. Although, those of you who don't like Korra might disagree with that one. But their return does give us hope that the Seven Havens will capture the same depth and heart that made the original series and Korra so good. I mean, apart from season 2 of Korra, but hey. Now let's get into the interesting part, the story. This is where things get really interesting and possibly controversial. The series is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young earthbender discovers that she's the new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover their mysterious origins and save the Seven Havens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. That's straight from the official description. Now, I'm sure the part you're already pointing out is humanity's destroyer. Her being the Avatar will be heralded as humanity's destroyer, which means that Korra, on top of already destroying the line of Avatars, which was a complete war crime in my opinion, she also destroyed the world and has let it dwindle down to only 7 havens, safe havens of people left on the world. No more 4 nations, just 7 havens. This takes a much darker and much more intense turn than the past series, and people are already speculating about what the cataclysm could be. Did Korra's actions in The Legend of Korra somehow lead to the breaking of the world? Has the Avatar cycle changed in some way? We know it already did from Korra, but is it back? Is it even more shattered? Has it started again? What is going on? Nobody knows. And what role do the twin Avatars play in all of this? So many questions to answer, and we haven't got too many answers yet, but from the leaks we know quite a bit, so stay tuned and I'll get all into that. So according to the Twitter posts from the release from Nickelodeon, the journey of this earthbender Avatar, the first of the twins, will be full of dangers with enemies coming from both the human and the spirit worlds. She'll be facing challenges in a post-apocalyptic and far future version of the Avatar universe, and that's a pretty bold new direction for the franchise. This raises an important question though, what does the Avatar's role even mean in a world that sees her as a threat rather than a protector? Fans are also wondering, if Korra was the last known Avatar, how does this new earthbender fit in? Could the Avatar cycle have been permanently altered? But with that said, now let's get into the leaks. So recent leaks and unauthorized disclosures have stirred intense anticipation around this next Avatar series. And the most shocking part is that it will feature 2 avatars instead of 1, twin sisters named Pave and Nisha. One will be the embodiment of light and the other will be the embodiment of darkness. Now this information came through posts on social media and fan forums by anonymous insiders sharing character designs, animatic details and plot outlines, and some of this leaked material was quickly removed by Paramount, raising speculation that it probably is legit. And at one point, a fan's video discussing these details, the Avatarist, a good friend of the channel, was briefly taken down by Paramount, who claimed copyright infringement. Though the video later returned, the incident hinted at the heightened studio sensitivity around these leaks. Now, another big puzzle coming from these leaks was the concerns about the fate of Avatar Korra herself. Nobody seems to know. There seems to be scattered reports everywhere, and nobody seems to know what became of Korra. What chain of events led the Avatar line to branch into 2 incarnations at once, one in the dark twin and one in the light twin, and why did Korra destroy the world? Was she trying to save it? Did she die trying to save it? Or did she do something which was a horrible mistake, caused her death, and caused the world to suffer a cataclysm? Now we also know that the name Pave is associated with light and purity, and she wears soft pink hues, while Nisha is linked to darkness and dresses in deep blue. Each twin is rumored to have their own animal guide, with Pave's companion being Ge, a white furred creature, while Nisha's is Roy, a black furred counterpart. Their design suggests a deeper connection to Rava and Vatu, the cosmic spirits of light and darkness introduced in The Legend of Korra Season 2, which was a horrible season. Although if you liked it, I'm very happy for you. But on that topic, the main big theory that's come out of those leaks is that Pave will have the spirit of Rava within her and Vatu's spirit will go into Nisha. This doesn't really make sense with what the avatar is. I mean, that would make Nisha the dark avatar, not the avatar, the light avatar, the Rava line of avatars. But I guess that's been pretty much the biggest speculation and we've seen nothing to counteract that so far. So we'll see where that goes. I'm not too confident on that, but we do know there will be 2 avatars, and what we don't know is will one bend 2 elements and the other bend 2 elements? Will both be able to bend 4, which would be crazy, or how would that work? We don't know. We really don't know. But now let's talk about the animation. If you were worried about a shift to CGI or 3D, don't be. Seven Havens will remain true to the 2D animation style that made Avatar and Korra iconic. The Twitter posts included concept art, and one image shows the new Earthbender avatar in a determined pose, giving us a taste of the intense action and emotional depth that we can expect. Some fans have also pointed out that some of the designs evoke memories of Aang and Korra, creating a visual connection to the past avatars. Whether that hints that the line of avatars has been restored after Korra's disaster, or it's just a visual callback to keep it familiar, we don't know, but I'm hoping it's the former. Now let's talk about the locations. The title Seven Havens give us some major clues about where these Seven Havens might be. It refers to the last surviving strongholds of civilization in this broken world, which means that we're in for a journey filled with mystery, survival, and exploration. Some people have said that these havens could be linked to past Avatar strongholds, or even remnants of the spirit world on the mortal world, on the human world. And a big speculation has also been that this cataclysm has something to do with the Red Lotus, Unalaq's spirit portals, and an entirely new antagonist all combined into one, just to bring Korra into one cohesive story plotline, all the seasons coming together towards one, and maybe that's what caused the cataclysm. Maybe Korra's opening of the spirit portals combined with the Red Lotus's activities put things so far out of balance that a cataclysm struck the world of Avatar. And that's pretty much all we know. Most of the details come from this press release that's just come out now, and pretty much all leaks. We've seen some animatronic storyboards. I obviously can't show those are heavily copyrighted. If I showed those, the channel would be gone instantly. But we need to talk about the fan reaction to this. It's been pretty positive, but there's been a tinge of worry because of how Korra went. And of course, Korra destroying the world has made people extremely unhappy with the character, and they already hated her. And the idea of having 2 avatars split with the split essence has also been a huge controversy on Twitter, on the forums, on Reddit, on the official reaction to the post. A lot of people are very mixed on this, and because of all the leaks, people are saying, if those leaks were legit, I'm not going to watch the 3rd season, which I think we should still give it a try. If it's bad, it's bad. But I think the creators really can cook up something good here. I think they can do something really different and really special, and I just hope it ties back more to Avatar The Last Airbender in terms of story and character rather than Korra. Although I really enjoyed Korra Season 1, Season 2 was horrific, Season 3 was really, really interesting in terms of the themes. It had some character issues. Season 4 was pretty similar as well, but I think there's so much potential here. 2 avatars, the Earth avatar, and the idea of having twin avatars with the essence split has been an idea from fanfiction for so many years, pretty much since the first Avatar even came out. Even before Korra, this has been an idea floating around on Avatar forums, Avatar discussions. It's been a thing that a lot of people have wanted to see. So if it's executed well, this will be fantastic, and changing the Avatar universe with a new story, kind of like what the prequels did to Star Wars. A lot of people didn't like the prequels, but it was a new, fresh story. Will it be the same for this? Let's find out. So to keep up with all the news and updates, please subscribe, and I'll see you as soon as we get more info about this. This is going to be huge. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.